let's move on to the importance of fire extinguishers, smoke detectors, carbon monitors, first aid kits, and emergency cards. So we kind of touched on a few of those things in the previous questions. Maybe you can talk a little bit about, where these items should be installed, how often batteries should be replaced, how often they should be inspected, general kind of maintenance sort of issues.
Right. So safety starts with the smoke alarm. The smoke alarm is the single most important item in your short-term rental. Don't even offer a property for rent. Don't put furniture in it. Don't put it up online. Don't do anything until you've got good working smoke alarms in your property. I'll stay in a house that has a smoke alarm but doesn't have a bed, doesn't have a TV, doesn't have a couch. That's fine. At least I got something to wake me up if the place starts burning. And that's really, really important. And that's something this industry hasn't embraced. What I will tell you, just from conversations I'm having, are the OTAs are now becoming much more interested and are coming very close to starting big nationwide campaigns as far as that goes. This isn't a problem up in Canada because they've addressed this a long time ago. The US is really far behind when it comes to jumping on smoke alarms and understanding how important they are. And you as a host, you need to know, just like a mechanic knows that he needs a millimeter crescent wrench for a Toyota and he needs a standard crescent wrench for a Chevy, you need to know the difference between a photoelectric and an ionization smoke alarm and why you actually need both in your rental property to give early warning to the guests getting out there. Carbon monoxide detectors, I hear all the time, well, my house doesn't have fuel burning. I'm on the 20th floor of a condo. I don't need it. No, you do. Every single short-term rental bedroom needs a carbon monoxide alarm in them. Carbon monoxide detectors not only detect carbon monoxide, they detect burning materials in the house leading to a fire that could develop and put out carbon monoxide. So they're a detection device for a lot of different things. They're extremely important. They need to be replaced every 7 years, and people need to understand why those are so important. First aid kits, I've been advocating for a long time. You can get these really cool first aid kits from Walmart. $7, $5. Some of them are $4. They have everything you need in them. I actually put my own sticker on there for one of our companies, and you can do that for your house. You can go on buildasign.com or go online, make a cool sticker and say that you care about people. Give every single renter coming to stay with you, instead of giving them salt and pepper, blueberry muffins, and a bottle of wine, give them a first aid kit. They're going to think you care about them. And then when they take this home with them and they have a boo-boo at the soccer field, they're going to say, hey, it's time to book another vacation with those people that cared about us. I've seen it. It works. It's been proven. But you need to have something there for them that they're not going under the sink and pulling out that one big kit that's been rifled through 20 times and there's nothing left in it. So be smart about that with those. Emergency safety cards are one of the most critical devices to have in a short-term rental. In this age where we're using digital guidebooks, which are fantastic, they make everything easy. Unfortunately, sometimes those books are only going to the person who booked the property. He may be the one having a heart attack, and his wife is suddenly paralyzed with the idea that she's calling 911 on the cell phone and doesn't even know the address of where they're staying. So having it prominently placed on a card somewhere in the rental property, and I have those cards here, that you've got these cards that go up. You can make them on your own. Says medical, fire, how to get in touch with the owner or the agency. Where is this property? What's the address? So that anybody staying in the rental can find it. Where's the first aid kit located? Where's the fire extinguisher located? Where's the electrical shut off? Where's the gas shut off? Having that out, not in a book, not in a digital place, but really clear on top of the refrigerator can be life-saving, and we've certainly seen that. And then last and most importantly are fire extinguishers. They're required. Everyone who's watching this webinar, no matter where you are in the world, they are required. International Building Code 906, transient housing requires fire extinguishers. And I hear so many people say, I don't want to put that up, it's ugly. Oh my gosh, you're giving your renters a tool to put the fire out and save your rental property. What better excuse do you have than that? And if you think about times when you've had to cancel because you had a flea infestation or there was an issue at your rental property, you got to call the next guests up and cancel and you're losing income, all these things. For $40, you put in a fire extinguisher that you're required to have by law anyway. And oh my gosh, they put the fire out and it's a quick little cooking fire and the renters still get to come next week and I don't lose any income. So if you don't need any other reason than that, please put a fire extinguisher up, mount it, don't bury it in a cabinet, don't hide it under a sink. If you're gonna put it out of sight, make sure you put a sign that says where it is.
Great. Thank you, Justin.